Have you ever wondered why representation matters, especially in the world of toys? Let's dive into it. When children see themselves reflected in the toys they play with, it affirms their sense of self, boosts their self-esteem, and fosters a healthy identity development. It's not just about having a toy that looks like them, it's about seeing their culture, their history, their experiences validated and celebrated. On the flip side, a lack of representation can lead to feelings of invisibility, exclusion, and even internalized stereotypes. This has been a long-standing issue in the toy industry, where, for many years, children from the Afro community struggled to find toys that represented them. But change was on the horizon. A lack of Afro representation in toys led to a significant shift in toy history, sparking the creation of the first Black Barbie. This was not just a new toy on the shelves, but a beacon of inclusion, diversity, and representation. In 1980, a game-changer arrived on the scene, the first Black Barbie. This wasn't just another doll on the toy shop shelves, it was a momentous shift in the toy industry. Mattel, the giant toy company, was behind this groundbreaking move. They recognized the need for diversity in their doll lineup, a demand that echoed the societal changes of the time. The creation of the first Black Barbie was not a simple task. It involved a meticulous design process that aimed to celebrate the beauty of Afrocentric features. The doll was styled with dark skin, full lips, and a wide nose, representing the unique charm of the African diaspora. It was a deliberate and significant step away from the blonde, blue-eyed Barbie that had dominated the market since the late 50s. The doll's fashion was also a nod to the era's Afrocentric trends. She donned a stylish red dress with gold accents, her hair styled in a curly afro, a look that was both fashionable and culturally relevant. Upon release, the public reception was immense. This wasn't just a doll, it was a statement that said, "Beauty comes in all shades and forms." Children of color finally saw a Barbie that looked like them, that represented them, affirming their place in the world. The first Black Barbie was more than just a toy. It was a symbol of progress and inclusivity, a beacon of change that paved the way for more diverse representations in the toy industry. The ripple effect of the first Black Barbie's introduction was more significant than anyone could have imagined. This wasn't just a fresh face on toy store shelves, but a powerful statement that challenged societal norms and set a new precedent in the world of playthings. The Black Barbie's impact was twofold. On one hand, it had a profound influence on the toy industry itself. Before her, dolls of color were scarce, almost non-existent. But with her debut, the industry was forced to take notice and reassess its long-standing practices. It became clear that children of all backgrounds deserved to see themselves represented in the toys they play with, and the Black Barbie was the catalyst for this awakening. Moreover, the Black Barbie's introduction sparked important conversations about race and representation. Parents and educators began to discuss the significance of children seeing themselves in their toys and how this contributes to their sense of self-worth and identity. It was a conversation starter, a way to broach the topic of diversity and inclusion in a context that children could understand and relate to. In addition, the Black Barbie was an inspiration. Her presence prompted other toy companies to follow suit and create more inclusive toys. She paved the way for a myriad of diverse dolls and action figures, from different ethnicities to various body types and abilities. The Black Barbie was the spark that ignited a revolution in the toy industry, and her influence continues to be felt today. But perhaps the most significant impact of the Black Barbie was on the Afro community itself. For the first time, Black children could see their own beauty and uniqueness reflected back at them in a doll. It was a powerful affirmation of their worth and a validation of their identity. The Black Barbie was more than just a doll. She was a symbol, a trailblazer, and a beacon of change. Her introduction marked a significant shift in the toy industry's approach to diversity and inclusion, paving the way for greater representation and sparking important conversations about race and identity. The Black Barbie was a pivotal step towards a more inclusive and representative toy industry. 4 decades later, the legacy of the first Black Barbie continues. This iconic doll has not only brought joy to countless children, but also inspired a wave of Afrocentric toys that celebrate diversity and representation. The Black Barbie's impact reverberates today, reminding us of the importance of inclusivity in play. As we move forward, let's continue to champion toys that reflect our beautifully diverse world. As we continue to embrace diversity, let's remember the first Black Barbie, a toy that changed the world.